What's going on, guys? The God of War is coming out, so I thought we could put on the trailer and talk about it as we go. So, I know that there's been a lot of talk about this online, so I thought we could have kind of a discussion as the trailer's going on behind me at low volume. Um, we have to remember that the discussion about this is that we're looking at the market itself, not entirely just about just men or just women. Um, because people do cross over in interest. However, it's the market that's going to determine whether or not a game is successful. So here's the honest truth. Action games are predominantly men. So if we go back to an old study back in like 2023, it said that like 93% of action game audience is men. I think is, 3 years later, more people are going back and forth. I think a conservative number of it is probably around 80% men. When it comes to the God of War, there is like no set data for it. They've never had like a set questionnaire for it. Not that I would even trust
You are free.
a regular questionnaire. Not that I would actually trust a questionnaire, but we could definitely confirm it's going to be like 80+% male. So the real question is how do you support your own audience? One of the things is simple is that men on average, statistically speaking, prefer male protagonists. Women are more willing on average to play as male or female. They care a little bit less. Men, on the other hand, care a lot more. So, on average, if you want to sell a game in the action economy world, makes sense to make a male character, male protagonist. Now, does that mean you have to? No. There is an exception. Stellar Blade is a perfect example where it's like also a mostly male audience with a female protagonist. Well, she's she's genuinely attractive. People want to look at her, and it becomes an aspect of it. Women fall in love with what they hear. So men are more willing to play a female protagonist that is attractive. From my understanding, and we're watching the trailer now, they made her like teenage or a 40-year-old soccer mom, probably single mother level. So we're gonna see. Here it is. Here's her. Wow, they're right. It's crazy too because from what I hear, the actual woman that they created her based off of was like insanely hot. So they're just intentionally trying to fail their own market. I mean, literally, it's like soccer mom. And I know people are going to give me shit for that, but like, let's be honest. Like, for a perfect example, so I'm writing a book in the high fantasy genre. No matter how well I write it, I want to write it for both men and women. It's still going to have, on average, like a 70% women audience. No matter which marketing person I spoke to told me it was going to be a women audience. So when I wrote the book, I had to write plenty of moments where it was like, this is describing something that a woman would be more interested in. That is the reasonable metric so that you know your audience. I would love it if my book was 50-50, but it's not going to. Like this game will never be 50-50. It will never be a mostly women audience. It's going to be a male audience. And they are not building a game that people are going to love. I mean, it looks God of War-y. I mean, we're watching it right now. We'll watch the whole trailer together, and we'll see if I'm wrong.
They're starting on the path. It's just...
I don't think I'm going to be wrong. It's possible I'm going to be wrong. They at least didn't go full DEI and make her
definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
plump. But, I mean, it's obviously there. I mean, making a God of War game with all about action, violence. Well, here's the thing, too. Here's the other thing I was going to say. You could make her, if they made her attractive, and then made this storyline about her, for example, having a strong motherly behavior, like saving her kids, for example, like a strong feminine actions, that would have been really cool. That would have been something I would have defended to the concept because that would have been interesting. But based off everything I've seen so far, it's not going to be like that. They literally just was like, listen, guys, what if we made like God of War, but with titties? And I mean, yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like.
Oh, come on.
The combos are decent, that's good.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
Flowers. It's kind of funny too, just the enemy type, God of War was fighting uh, Herculean war gods and warriors and demons and monsters of the realms. And like even the Valhalla had the Underdark and all these cool concepts. And here they have the flower monsters. Here's the thing too. I did a video on 1348 Expo too. Actually, I've done several. And it was one of my most popular videos when I first started content creation. And it was a perfect example, right? Hundreds of thousands of people. It had like 200,000 confirmed bookmarks. It had all these things, all this endless virtue signaling from all these uh, content creators that don't play video games, that are just there for their political activism. And total flop. It had like less than 500 players. And it sold less than a couple thousand copies. And they flopped. Why? Because people don't play things that they don't want to play. So make things people want to play, or make it so that like
Guess I'll
it
find
makes
my own
sense.
here.
At the end of the afterlife of God of War's second wife video game. Really?
No, it
Come
can't
on
be.
now.
It's not possible. If there's another mask, their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
Like, does she not know she's dead? The ceremonial, or did she wake up here instantly? Wasn't she the goddess of magic?
Did she come from Ghostland? Hunt the gates. The gateway is closed.
I think those are two gods of war from alternate worlds. Like, isn't it one like the Indian one, the other one maybe the Aztec one?
Fighting.
I think they're the bad guys because they're hurting the animals.
That creature.
Bro, he just burned like a... Why are they using animals as fuel? It's like terrible fuel. I see why a lot of the guys too, or like like female content creators are like, this is an allegory for the patriarchy. It's so cringy, I gotta tell you. He doesn't look friendly. That's the Indian one, right? The Indian God of War. And then the other one's the Aztec one. I think that's what it was. I'm a scientist, history is not always my expertise now. Or mythology, I guess I should say.
Another mask. This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you? You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die, dear Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
Resisting the truth will only make this more pain.
The other thing I hear people complain about is the games that are like
Segment.
movies.
But
I was less interested in the game component of this and more into the
you deal with
movie aspect of this. That's our big kitty. It's got fangs like a snake. No! She doesn't seem happy. How long is this trailer, by the way? Let's get another 10 minutes. I gotta say, I'm kind of bored.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Oh my god, it's the fucking cube.
Fresh air.
I heard about this thing. It's like Frank
Oh.
or some shit.
You're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword.
Talking sword.
I'm the ribbons, obviously.
The
And my name is
ribbons.
The cube is Frank.
Oh, my eyes can't roll harder.
I'm Faye. There has to be
A way out, but you're not even all here.
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working. Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the Gods? I call it the Everyone.
I like the exposition bomb from the fucking cube. You gotta be joking.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank.
Why would he call her boss?
That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
I'd like out of this game.
Faye,
This is so
you
just.
need to accept it. All of it.
I like how even the game itself has these like lag spikes
Folks,
for their own review or their own trailer.
be here.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Don't worry, he'll teach her that she was strong all the time and she just needed to believe in herself. Like every time
Find your
these woke games get made.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get at it.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait, not a good idea. Bad idea.
Kratos. Kratos.
She made an idea of him. There's another trailer, I guess, that shows her like. Well, I don't know if this is real. I shouldn't say. But I guess there was like gameplay of showing her like doing laundry and cooking. I don't know if somebody was just being cheeky or if that's actually part of the game. But wait, why is everything exploding just because they blew up one of it? It's kind of illogical, isn't it? Don't worry, the fucking cube saved us.
I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Okay. Take it.
Wait! You need to get out of here!
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help!
Here we go, coming up behind.
It's like a ripoff of Kratos and Atreus with this. This is so just cringy. That's the only word I could think of at the moment. It's just so tedious and a misuse of the main character. Frank is not the same as the talking head. Oh. He's supposed to be the talking head and Atreides all in one character. Except we have no reason to give a damn.
That cage.
Hey, kid! Get ready!
Come on!
No! I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
I already told you! I will kill you!
Don't make comments that you can't keep, Gotham. Try it again!
Faye, poke it!
Fire! I will regret my quest!
Did she get a Spartan rage too?
What is...
I thought of so many bad jokes to say right there. I'm gonna refrain, but like that'd actually be so funny. She just yells it's against the patriarchy or something.
I fear nothing.
Or like the Star Wars Acolyte when they had like the woman scream rage thing.
That's all! It's you! That's all!
I'm like genuinely bored out of my mind. This is not a game I'd play. And here's the thing. I'm more open to play like characters based off of, regardless. Like I tried 1348X Photo. I'd be less interested to play this than I would be that. It feels like they just took Kratos and just reskinned him. I thought we were done with the whole DEI thing. The other problem is I don't feel this is earned to fight. You know what I mean? Like we watched the lore of her in the game, and she was never described as weak. Don't get me wrong, but she was never considered the strongest Kratos. I mean, she died, so clearly she wasn't. So
Hi, I'm Corey Barlog, head of creative at Santa Monica Studio. Thank you
I also
for
heard that
watching
like
this extended look at the next
the
board
creators
game
for
in the
this
series.
game were like they need to start playing God of War since it's like they're babies to the franchise and they're building our games. That's ridiculous. The author came out and talked about this, and he was furious. Said it wasn't part of his vision. It wasn't the story that he wrote. He's not happy with it. And I'm a huge fan of the author is always right. Is there exceptions to the rules? Yes. I found my first one with like 50 Shades of Grey. But watching this, I totally understand why he said that. Weird framing, weird character choice. It's a reskin of Kratos. They took the same mechanics of like Atreus and stuff and mix it in with other characters. It's poorly designed. It doesn't look interesting. At the end of the day, you are creating a game for a mostly male audience. So you want to flavor your game to actually that audience. And when you do things like this, you get a lot of upvotes on X. What you won't have are sales. Now, is it possible this game will succeed regardless of this? Absolutely. It's a possibility. We do see on occasion that a few games like this do succeed regardless of it. But look at Concord. Look at 1348 X Photo. Look at High Guard. Look at all these other games that have done this exact same bullshit and they failed. So why continuously bet on a horse that loses 9 out of 10 times? It doesn't make sense. I don't recommend. We'll see what else comes out. Maybe they'll make enough corrections to make it worth it. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the realms.
Series. God of War